So I'm here with the mayor of Hayti. And sir, when did you first get elected?
I was elected into the office in April 2007. And been a really good run since then. Over the past 4 years, what we've had is about $2.5 million in grants over the past 4 years. Those are distributed out between the different departments and different agencies. But overall, I'd like to kind of talk just a little bit about each one of them. We did receive a $250,000 grant through the USDA this past year for street repairs. We did some drainage projects through that. We also widened roads. We took out an old railroad track. We straightened the road out, took all the curb and bends of it out. Just anything we can do to improve the infrastructure and the community around it. We've taken and putting some stop signs through that area that we did to help reduce the traffic flow. Those are some of the things and concerns that people were having because of the speed and everything that people were traveling on these one. We widened the road from 17 feet to 20 feet, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when cars don't have to stop now whenever they're going past each other. And these are some of the things we did in the street department. Some of the other areas we had $118,000 worth of grants for our fire department. $85,000 was used to help purchase a new fire truck this past year, and the other part was used to help purchase new equipment such as the Jaws of Life, air packs, and things of that nature. So we've continued on and continued to grow in each department. Our fire department's very strong. It's very influential in the community, and I think it's something that we can be very proud of in just a town our size to have a fire department like we do. We had $100,000 worth of grants over the past 4 years for our police department. Some of that was used for equipment. Some of it was used for overtime hours for the police officers to be out, do some extra patrolling to help for seatbelts. Some of it for DUIs, DWIs, and things of this nature. So overall, we've been able to help use some of this money to buy a new truck, which was direly needed. We found out during the ice storm that all of our police cars, which was all we had before, was something that was undermatched for some of the ice storm and the need of the community. So we do have a new truck that was purchased primarily with grant dollars. Now the biggest portion of it all came with our water plant. We had, again, $1.9 million come in grants, and $1.4 million came in loan dollars from the USDA. Those are very important because this is a project that we couldn't have done under any circumstances without the help and cooperation from these agencies and the engineering firm that come through. We're very pleased with how this whole project worked. The Robertson Construction Company, who participated and won the bid for this, they put in a good bid, which allowed us to do some of the extra work that we are going into doing now, which was the additional line work that we just had done and the additional radio read system that we're fixing to engage in. I think the citizens of this town will be very proud of the results of what we have accomplished, and I think they're going to continue to be proud of what we'll do in the future. A total of over $2.5 million in just a 4-year period, and that's something that has been unheard of. Over the past 15 to 20 years prior to that, we had only had about $700,000 in grants total, and we did 2.5 in just 4 years. So I like to think that if you're gauging on success level on what you've done and what you've accomplished, I consider this a success. Right, what we're working on now is through the community block grants. It's a $400,000 project. Well, actually, it's a $525,000 project. $400,000 of it will be coming through the CDBG fund. We expect this to be awarded in August. We don't see any reason why we cannot receive it. We're expecting everything to work out fine here. We're going to be doing some overlays in 3 different sections of town. Some of these streets haven't been improved since the 60s whenever the first blacktop was put down. So we're looking at 40 and 50 years on some of this blacktop with no improvement. So I think this is going to be something that the people who are living in these areas are going to be very, very proud of.